From Quigley Stadium at Malvern Prep here in Malvern, Pennsylvania, we welcome you into the Sports Fan Base Network's coverage of Malvern Prep Friars Lacrosse. Today, the Friars return to Interact competition as they host the Germantown Academy Patriots, and immediately the opening draw is won by Rowan Cabahog Almonte, and Malvern will set up on the attack here first. Coming off a win a couple of days ago in non-conference action over Moorestown, the Quakers came in from New Jersey and took on Malvern right here at Quigley Field. Victory for Malvern Prep in that game improved their record to 7-5 overall on the season as Evan Lott spins around and plays it to the far side for Matthew Civitella. Malvern attacking from left to right here to start on a cloudy and on and off rainy afternoon in southeastern Pennsylvania. Evan Waite, senior from Chester Springs, dumps it around the back of the cage to X for Will Pedden. Pedden fires it high. They dump it inside. Civitella had it knocked free from the stick, and it's picked up by GA and dropped down in the crease. Cleared away for the Patriots, and we'll start on their first attack of the game. Germantown Academy, 3 wins, 6 losses on the season, 0-2 in Interact play. They've dropped games to Springside, Chestnut Hill, and Episcopal. 10-6 to SEH, 7-5 to EA. Now look at a score. It won't be a big win. They're in their third Interact game of the season. Noah Spratt's got onto the near side for the Patriots. They're attacking from right to left in the dark jerseys today. Now it's Tim Ruth. Ruth's going to go play college football at Gettysburg College next year. Play to the far side, back for Noah Spratt. Just Spratt and Ruth hanging on to things so far, not really being able to penetrate far into the box. Play now around the back of the cage for Gunnar Bogorowski. Takes it around. GLA fires low, and it goes wide. As senior goalkeeper Colin McDonald getting the start in net today for Malvern Prep. It is senior day here at Malvern. They honored the seniors and their families 45 minutes before we got underway here today. In fact, Germantown Academy was just filing into the stadium as the festivities were all going on. Dropped around the back. It's Wills Jordan. Play it back up high. Gavin Derham is going to go play at Villanova next year. Derham walks in on the right side. Ends up getting spun away. Really good defense being played by Malvern, but Germantown Academy maintaining possession. Not making a whole lot of mistakes as it's checked at Bogorowski's stick and picked up by Malvern. First turnover of the game forced by the Friars. First 15 turnovers against Moorestown on Tuesday. It's a big reason why they were able to pull away, especially late. Now on to the attack goes Malvern is carrying ahead. It's Sean Rushton. Senior on the long pole. And a missed pass, and the Friars cough it up. First turnover for Malvern today. Almost 4 minutes in, a drop pass. A fight for it. Eventually taken by Germantown Academy. And you could see when we go past the sidelines, GA not quite as deep of a team, not as deep of a roster as Malvern. See how that factors into today's game as Friars just able to substitute and run a lot faster than what GA is going to be able to do. Bogorowski gets his way inside on Billy Carlini. Fires a pass inside. Shot low off the side. Hit the post and caroms out of bounds. It'll be Malvern ball. Wills Jordan had that shot down low trying to beat Colin McDonald. Ended up hitting it off the side of the post. Malvern will take it back in the other direction. couple solid possessions already for Germantown Academy, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard just yet. Timothy Mitchell, senior of Villanova, Pennsylvania, brought it forward for Malvern. Now back to the near side, Jack Jogerst. Jogerst plays around the back for Nick Potemski. Long back high, Colin Houston. Good roll dodge by Houston. Fires it to the far side to reverse the field. A pump fake and a goal for Jack Jogerst, and it's a 1-0 lead for Malvern Prep. 7:02 left to go in the first quarter. Jack Jogerst had a really strong game earlier this week against Moorestown. Berries went off a pump fake from the far side and was all set up by Colin Houston's roll dodge, and you see the pass that came by, the fake, and then the goal for Jogerst. Give Malvern a 1-0 lead. So the goal for the junior Jogerst. Houston the assist. And the draw here, face-off taken by Germantown Academy. Walking forward with a shot, and it goes wide. Connell Sweeney, and it's backed up by Germantown Academy, and the Patriots will hang on to possession. This is Jordan working with it on the near side, outside the horizontal edge of the box. Eventually dropping it back outside for Gunnar Bogorowski. The senior's going to go play at Lafayette next year. There's a couple of Malvern commits to Lafayette, including Sean Rushton, Gavin McGill, Evan Lotz. So enemies today, but teammates come the fall. Tim Ruth. Nice move to split the defenders, but then is stick checked. The ball comes free and up for grabs now behind the cage. Three Friars all swarming around it, eventually coming up the ball. Jackson Powers. The outlet ahead for Matthew Irvine to start the clear. Able to successfully clear and get into the attacking third. Are the Friars up 1-0? Just past the halfway point in quarter number one. Been very long, sustained possessions for both teams. Defense is being forced to play very aggressive throughout this game as the pass goes high off the stick of Jack McHugh, or rather, and out of bounds. Sweeney, nice job bringing it forward on the clear on the far side and all the way into the restraining box, dumps it off. Sweeney, one of the seniors on this Germantown Academy team. He's been a real big part of the defense throughout his tenure with the Patriots. This is Ruth. A little stutter step and a spin move on Civitella. Drop it back up high for Noah Spratt. Junior midfielder and a big hit underneath. Ball down on. Eventually scooped up. The shot hit off the post by Spratt. Rebound up for grabs taken by Malvern Prep as Noah Spratt had a big opportunity in front. That's already the third time that Germantown Academy has hit a post in this game. Goal for Jack Jogerst, giving Malvern Prep a 1-0 lead here in this first quarter. Play back up high to Evan Waite. Waite ridden to the outside. Actually spins around and drops it back to the near side for Jogerst. Looking for another. It's around the defense. Plays it up high for Lotz. Play back to a 1-5. Throw it up top. Lefty shot goes wide from Evan Waite. It's backed up by Malvern. They hang on to possession. Right about 3.5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. A 1-0 Malvern Prep lead. So this one's been a defensive battle, although Germantown Academy has hit 3 posts already in this first quarter. Had their opportunities, just some bad luck. Around GLE, it's Nicholas Potemski. Back up high to Jokerst outside the box. And they'll play it back around to the near side. Spin through a hit. Waite tries a righty shot. And a goal scored by Evan Lotz as there was confusion on the Germantown Academy side. There was a defender whose stick got snapped. They're playing a man down, and Evan Lotz able to bury it from long range. Make it 2-0 Malvern. 4 minutes after the initial goal was scored. We'll take another look. You see Lotz coming right up the middle, going low-high. Ends up beating Brendan Donnelly, the freshman goalkeeper for Germantown Academy. First of the day for Lotz, makes it 2-0. Cabajon Almonte wins the face-off for Malvern Prep. They're now 2 of 3 on face-offs. After the ball down, Cabajon Almonte gets it back. Head to the near side, Cooper Frankenheimer. Checked out of his cross and rolls out of bounds. It'll be GA ball. 2:33 left to go here in the first. See if the Patriots can get their first tally in the opening quarter. Looks like Malvern starting to get Colin Corrigan, another goalkeeper, ready to go. Another senior here on this senior day. Good ride from Frankenheimer on the far side. Round back Hasit Patel to the far side for Bogorowski. Looking for some room to go, and he just keeps getting pushed further and further out on the wing. Charging forward, Derham plays it back to the middle. Noah Spratt. And a timeout taken by Germantown Academy. Their head coach, Billy McKinney, in his 3rd season. Taking the timeout to try and talk things over here with 1:46 left to go in the first. It's a 2-0 lead for the Malvern Prep Friars. In case you've joined us a little late today, how we got here. A goal from Jack Jogers made it 1-0 Malvern with 7:02 left to go in the first. And then Evan Lotz, 2:55 remaining in the opening quarter. Buried one from right up the gut. Make it 2-0. It's Malvern looking to make it 3 straight wins. They've won their last 2. All here at home, including one Tuesday against out-of-state competition in Moorestown. Meanwhile, Germantown Academy is angling for its 2nd straight win. Their last time out was last Thursday against Springfield Township. Came away with a 13-4 win. Now for them broke a 3-game losing streak, which included their first 2 Interact games of the season. So Germantown Academy is looking to try and get things back on track as they get into their second half of the season. We've got this couple games coming up over the weekend out of the Interact, the Hill School, and then at St. Joe's Prep. Before finishing off with Haverford and Penn Charter in league plays. So no easy task for GA the rest of the way out. Certainly have their hands full with Malvern Prep, team selected by many to win the Interact this year. And so far, Haverford's gotten off to a great start. But Malvern looking like they're going to be right in the running when things are said and done. It's Tim Ruth. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Play back to X for Wills Jordan. Durham GLE. Drops it back again to Jordan. Jordan's got nowhere to go. Really good defense from Stewie Millhouse. Fire inside ended up like it deflected off of someone who went right back over to GA. So the lucky bounce for the Patriots. Here's Spratt. Plays it out. 45 seconds left to go. It's chased all the way back near midfield. Defense from Sean Rushton. Gunnar Bogorowski. Trying to get it inside, but again, turned away, nowhere to run. Malvern, as we've seen throughout the year, just playing great inside defense as the shot from Bogorowski goes wide to the near side and backed up nicely, though, by Wills Jordan. So Jordan will start it up again with 15 seconds left to go. Bogorowski. Nowhere to maneuver. Tried to shoot through a double team, but his cross was knocked away. Ball loose and eventually scooped up by Malvern Prep. And Jackson Powers got there as time expires in the first quarter. The score, Malvern Prep 2, Germantown Academy nothing. After the end of the first 12 minutes, we'll take a step aside, come back with quarter number 2 here on SFBN.
Welcome to Granite Run Buick GMC. Here's what some of our customers have to say.
There's more of a family atmosphere here.
Thank you, Granite Run.
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 If you're in the market for a new car or truck, do what I did. Go see my friend Ryan Irish and his team at Granite Run Buick GMC. These guys are the best.
And that's why we welcome you to Granite Run.
Visit us in person or online at graniterun.com.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Welcome you back to Malvern Prep here in Malvern, Pennsylvania on SFBN. At the end of the first quarter, it's the Malvern Prep Friars 2, the Germantown Academy Patriots nothing. Goals by Evan Lotz and Jack Jokerst giving the Friars a 2-0 lead. Joe Vasile here with you on SFBN today. Teams have switched sides. Germantown Academy looking for a little luck now, shooting from left to right. And also with a new goalkeeper in for Malvern Prep. The first quarter belonged to Colin McDonald. And now in net, it's Colin Corrigan, another senior here on senior day for the Friars. Wouldn't be surprised to see Will Pettit come in for some time in the second half. But at least for the time being, it's been McDonald to start. And the first man up out of the bullpen is Colin Corrigan. Malvern's got it. Start off this second quarter. Start off doing some of the same things that they did in the first, and that's being patient and taking their time, awaiting the chance to attack. The shot comes in, hits the post, and goes in out of the stick of Cade Zostek. And it's a 3-0 lead for Malvern as Zostek came in off the dodge and just fired a left-handed shot down to the lower right corner. His first of the game, and it's now 3-0 in favor of Malvern Prep as we'll take another look. See Zostek just take it to the left hash of the football field and on the run. That is a very tough, very athletic play by Zostek. He's verbally committed to Penn State. Top flight Big Ten program. You can see why, just a junior. And Cabahan Almonte wins the draw. Nearly gives it away, though, for Malvern. Friars able to control, though, as Matthew Irvine was able to get there. Whistles blow. The timeout taken by the Friars and head coach John McAvoy. While we've got the timeout, we will let you know you can spend your summer with Malvern Prep. Malvern Prep offers a variety of sports camps for all skill levels led by Malvern coaches. For more information and to register, visit malvernprep.org/summer. Once again, that is malvernprep.org/summer. Back at Malvern Prep School, quickly field a 3-0 lead for the Friars. It's been some on and off light drizzle throughout this one, and even starting about a half hour before we got underway here today. Hasn't really played much of a factor on the field. Umbrellas have come out and went away. Down in the stands, it's a fairly well-populated grandstand today with Senior Day festivities, parents galore, all being honored down on the field before the start of the game. Always a nice occurrence, not only here, but at any school. Also, some, at least people in college paraphernalia are here, whether they're here just to watch or here to check out some players is TBD. They've seen some good defensive stuff here today. That's for sure, especially out of the Friars. Been very good, and nearly a giveaway here. Fight for the ball down. Still up for grabs, and the whistle a hold against Malvern Prep. It's going to be given to Germantown Academy. So GA, their attack today has really been characterized by long, drawn-out possessions, and they've gotten some good shots. I mean, they've hit, I don't know, 3 posts already in the first quarter. It's their first possession here in the second. So they've been able to generate some shots and get looks, but just haven't been able to get the lucky bounces. I mean, we saw a goal from Kate Zostek, hit a post and went in. GA's hit 3 posts and none have bounced in. That shot didn't hit a post, but a save was made by Colin Corrigan. The clear for Malvern, it's Matthew Civitella. He's just holding. Eventually drops it back toward the middle of the field for Evan Lotz. One of the goal scorers today for Malvern. Saw 8 different goal scorers on Tuesday, already 3 different goal scorers on the 3 goals today. Work to the inside, Lotz with a shot that goes wide, backed up nicely by Champ Doyle. Junior commit to Fairfield. Start things out for the Friars. Plays it high. Nice shot coming from Colin McGill. A lot of power behind it, but it went wide left. Again, backed up this time by Will Pedden. Doyle, back up top. Civitella, push to the outside. He'll drop it around back for Pedden. Quick to the inside, trying to go B2B. Was Colin McGill, but whistle blows. He thought about going behind the head. Foul against Germantown Academy, and violation whistle against Malvern, and another turnover for the Friars. They haven't been nearly as crisp as they were a couple days ago against Morristown. They haven't forced a lot of turnovers from GA like they were doing on Tuesday. They've turned the ball over about 3 times already. Patel drops it around back. This is Jordan. As Jordan sends it around for Hunter Bogorowski. He's just holding and waiting. Now starts to move. Kevin Derham Back for Bogorowski. Looking for somewhere to go as he draws Civitella out. Good roll dodge to the outside, but again, nowhere to go. Nice defensive slide from Malvern. Cut the dodge off in its tracks. This methodical attack of the Patriots. Trying to come up with its first goal of the game. Trailing by 3. Bogorowski. Cross to the near side and a goal by Hasit Patel. And Germantown Academy is on the board, bearing it near side behind Colin Corrigan, and Patel with the first of the game for the Patriots. Gets them off the schneid and gets it back down to a 2-goal deficit. Take another look, and you see how that one was set up by Bogorowski's feed right across the dirt as Patel forgotten about on the backside of that play in a clear line right to the inside of the goal. Quick shot after the face-off win for Germantown Academy goes wide from Jack McHugh. It's backed up by the Patriots. So they got their second win in the face-off X. Tim Ruth trotting on the far side with it for Germantown Academy. Ruth going to make his move, but couldn't get around Billy Carlini. Back to Bogorowski off the quick feed from Spratt. Patel. Back for Bogorowski. Good spin move. And around to the far side, Ruth again. Ruth dodges back to the middle, gets triple team, passes out of it, long range shot and a save made. Noah Spratt sent it right into the catcher of Colin Corrigan, and now Malvern the other way on the clear, trying to get something going in transition. Great save by Corrigan on the long range try by Spratt. Is boy, Germantown Academy on the attack, they'll just lull you to sleep defensively and then break something out on you like that. Malvern setting up on the attack. Their lead trimmed from 3 down to 2, trying to get it back up here on this possession as they settle in the middle of the second quarter. Sent high and over the top of the stick of Evan Waits. Another turnover for Malvern Prep, and you know, that's something, again, that we haven't seen much out of the Friars this year. Misconnections on passes and things of the such that we've seen today. A couple of holdings going against them. With a team like GA that just is about possession, 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 they've got on the attack. Can't afford to hand them the ball back. At least not without getting a good look. Getting a shot off. Ruth. Bogorowski. Now back to Ruth up high. Ruth back to the middle. Rushton just harassing him every which way he goes. Eventually Patel drops it around back for Gavin Derham. Full dodge from Derham. Takes it back around GLE. Stick check by Ryan Iacone. Play back up high to Bruce Henry. Bogorowski. Double teamed, passes out to Derham. Ruth. Round for Patel. Works it back to Ruth. Ruth with an alley to shoot, fires it high. But again, backed up by Germantown Academy. They'll hang on to possession as Wills Jordan, playing behind the cage, able to make the play. 3.5 left to go in the second. It's a 3-1 Malvern lead. They scored the first 3 goals of the game, and nearly another for Germantown Academy, but another nice save made by Colin Corrigan on the inside shot from Bruce Henry. Now Max Jogers on the long pole today, firing it up ahead on the clear. Gets it to Sean Rushton. Drops it to the near side to Champ Doyle. Doyle brings it into the box to complete the clear. 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Malvern up 2. Going to go back up 3. Eric Spanos has it knocked free, but then a stick check nearly gets it back. Jack McHugh able to recover. A future Amherst Mammoth fires it ahead. And the pass intercepted by Jake Brownlee. But unfortunately for Malvern, brought a whistle with it. We'll have our first man-up opportunity of the day for Germantown Academy. Quite frankly, Malvern hasn't got a man-up either. It's been a very clean game. So we'll see if Germantown Academy can take advantage of this. Start by moving it around. Henry. Patel, back to Wills Jordan. Jordan fires high. Shot coming and a kick save made by Colin Corrigan. Another shot from the high slot for Noah Spratt. Possession stays with the Patriots. Looking to get it back to a 1-goal game. Bogorowski on the far side. Working his way inward. Goes low. Shot goes wide. Backed up by Germantown Academy. They'll hang on again. The time ticking up off the penalty. Jordan Bogorowski. Working his way in. Dives, shoots, and scores. What a goal for Gunnar Bogorowski. And it's down to a 1-goal lead for Malvern. First goal of the game. Second point of the game for Gunnar Bogorowski. A man-up goal on a beautiful dive. We'll take another look. And you see him right top of your screen. Getting around. Got tripped up and mid-air fired it in past Colin Corrigan. Stewie Millhouse was all over him defensively, setting up that acrobatic goal. And on the face-off, ball eventually scooped up by Malvern. Though their lead is trimmed down to just 1. Spanos makes it 2. The sophomore Eric Spanos with a quick goal the other way, just 18 seconds after Gunnar Bogorowski's goal. Trim Malvern's lead down to 1. It's back up to 2, courtesy of Spanos. So take another look. He just that one right up the alley. It's power lacrosse from Spanos. His first of the game and now 4th different goal scorer for Malvern Prep today. Brings a 2-goal run for Germantown Academy. And off the face-off, Liam Rosado whips it. He fires his shot, and it's saved by Corrigan. Fogo Rosado is going to go play college lacrosse at Monmouth. Really came away with a goal after winning that face-off. Now, 68 seconds left to go in the first half. Another clear attempt for Malvern. We're able to successfully do it. Ex-Jogerst knocked away, ball down on the ground, and picked up by the pole, Connell Sweeney. Long pass up ahead. Here come the Patriots. Jordan, inside shot, and another save made by Colin Corrigan. And a timeout taken by Germantown Academy. It's their second here in the first half. As that one really reversed quickly. You had the great save by Corrigan off the quick shot from Liam Rosado. Then in transition, Malvern had it up ahead. They lost the ball. And then Germantown Academy flexed its transition muscles. Nearly got a goal from Wills Jordan, but not for another great save made by Colin Corrigan, who's come in after Colin McDonald played the first quarter for Malvern. The second quarter has belonged to Colin Corrigan, and he has made a couple of really tremendous saves. And yes, he's given up 2 goals to Germantown Academy, but he's made more great saves than that. Is not for his play in cage. GA might have grabbed the lead in this second quarter, as Malvern for a while was just struggling in terms of maintaining possession in his second quarter after they opened up a 3-0 lead early on in the quarter. Just 45 seconds in, Cade Zostek scored the third Malvern goal to give them that 3-0 lead. And Germantown Academy really stormed back, and it was nearly 10 whole minutes before Malvern would score again. At that point, it made it a 4-2 game, which is where we are now. But Germantown Academy with just under 44 seconds, or right around 44 seconds, should say, left to go in this half. Got a real chance to not have to rush. Let's see what they ended up drawing up here with Billy McKinney. Head coach spent time coaching collegiately. Played at the University of Denver and a couple of years professionally. And now coaching Germantown Academy in his 3rd season. Should help this team to its first Interact win of the season. Tim Ruth has got it. 15 seconds to go. Flick to the far side for Bogorowski. Lost his footing, got it back. Good roll dodge. Bogorowski, though, still nowhere to go. 5 seconds to go. Fires a bounce shot that goes wide left, and that's going to just about do it as there's 1 second left. We'll reset the clock, get a pass off, and that's all as the shot from Bogorowski came after the horn. And that'll do it for the first half of lacrosse from Quigley Field here at Malvern Prep. It's the Malvern Friars 4, the Germantown Academy Patriots 2. This is Malvern Prep Lacrosse on SFBN.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Welcome to Granite Run Buick GMC. Here's what some of our customers have to say.
There's more of a family atmosphere here.
Thank you, Granite Run.
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 If you're in the market for a new car or truck, do what I did. Go see my friend Ryan Irish and his team at Granite Run Buick GMC. These guys are the best.
And that's why we welcome you to Granite Run.
Visit us in person or online at graniterun.com.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Welcome to Granite Run Buick GMC. Here's what some of our customers have to say.
There's more of a family atmosphere here.
Thank you, Granite Run.
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 Thank Thank you, Granite Run.
If you're in the market for a new car or truck, do what I did. Go see my friend Ryan Irish and his team at Granite Run Buick GMC. These guys are the best.
And that's why we welcome you to Granite Run.
Visit us in person or online at GraniteRun.com.
Malvern Prep offers day camps, sports camps, and summer courses for boys and girls on our beautiful 103-acre campus. Our camps are designed to help your child get ahead, try out a new sport, and make new friends, all while having fun. Lunch is included for sports and day camps. Before and after care is also available. For more information and to register, visit malvernprep.org/summer. That's malvernprep.org/summer. Start of the third quarter at Quigley Field. It's Malvern Prep 4, Germantown Academy 2. Joe Vasile here with you on SFBN. It was a defensive-dominated first half between these two teams, although Germantown Academy hit a few posts in the first quarter. There were some great saves made by Colin Corrigan for Malvern Prep in the second. Allowed them to hold on to this lead, and Corrigan starts in the net in the third quarter. After Colin McDonald got the start in net here on Senior Day for Malvern Prep. So the Friars back to attacking left to right across the field. Get right back to work. Nice job taking it up the middle by Jackson Powers. Powers lost it right as he got across the restraining box line. A fortuitous roll in to Nick Potemski, who takes it back around the back of the cage. And Malvern will settle into its attack for the first time here in the second half. It's been raining on and off throughout the day, and looks like it's off right now, though there are a couple of umbrellas up. Play to the far side for Colin Houston, who has an assist today. Matthew Civitella knocked down. Ball checked out of his cross, and a nice defensive play by Germantown Academy. Tim Ruth combining with Will Martin for that turnover. And Ruth takes it ahead. Has done some really good work as a midi today. Active on both sides of the ball. GA on the attack, looking to get it back down to a one-goal game. They did that after they trailed 3-0. They made it 3-2 late in the second quarter, but Malvern was able to come back within 20 seconds to get their lead back up to 2 goals, where it's set at halftime here at 4-2. 4 different goal scorers for Malvern. Jack Jokers, Evan Lotz, Kate Zostek, and Eric Spanos. Goal scorers for Germantown Academy today, Asit Patel and Gunnar Bogorowski. Noah Spratt backs it out as Germantown Academy back to its methodical attack, or just being very patient and not trying to take more than Malvern's giving them. Unfortunately for the Patriots, Malvern hasn't really given them a whole lot. And they're just content, especially with only being a 2-goal game and a lot of lacrosse left to go, to play patient and wait for their opportunity. Here's Bogorowski back to the middle, fires a shot that goes wide, and it's backed up by Malvern. It was Colin Corrigan out of the back of the cage who was closest, so it's now Friar ball. Grab the possession back as they start the clear. Of course, the shot clock being added into the college lacrosse game this year, but here at the high school level, still not something where you can just eat a lot of clock and be patient. You don't have to try and get a shot off in 80 or 90 seconds. Just still a while. Spun around at GLE is Potemski. Eventually he drops it high for Evan Waits. Seen Waite with a couple of shots today, one with his left side, one with his right. It's an ambidextrous shooter. Or as some might say, amphibious. It's Jack Jokers drops it back to X. And a quick stick goal for Nick Potemski. We'll take another look at that one on the replay, see how that developed, because if you blinked or looked down at your roster, you might have missed it. Just like that, Malvern goes back up by 3 as you'll take another look. Ball to the back. You see that quick catch and shoot from Potemski cutting right up the middle. make it 5-2. Malvern, second time that they've had a 3-goal lead today. And that's the 5th different goal scorer for the Friars today as well. Shot wide, backed up by Germantown Academy. They'll hang on. Now needing to be at least a little more urgent in their attacking set. I mean, there's still over 20 minutes left to go total in this game, and they're down 3. It's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Still a situation where you don't want to rest on your laurels too much. Tim Ruth. Around back to Wills Jordan. Back to the left side of GLE for Bogorowski. Knocked out of his stick and taken up off the ground by Billy Carlini. Nice job defensively for the senior Carlini. Bound for Holy Cross to go play some Patriot League lacrosse next year. It's the Patriot League this year. Very competitive conference. Couple teams in the rankings. Loyola spent some time as the number 1 team in the country. So Carlini going to play there. It's no slouches. Shot goes wide out of the stick of Evan Waits. It's backed up by Malvern. Inside 7 minutes left to go in the third. Friars will restart. Potemski fresh off his goal. Gets the screen, takes it around the crease. Fires it up high. Swung around to Zostek. He'll stretch it back out, 30 yards out. Shot from Wake goes high and clear into the netting behind the fields. Around the side of the crease, Will Pedden drops it back to Waite. And around to Civitella, there's a flag down on the field, a penalty coming. Shot went around back and ended up hitting Colin McGill. Malvern hangs on to the possession. Remember, as soon as Germantown possesses, they'll be going a man down. Civitella. Back for Zostek. Drop pass, picked right back up by Evan Waite. Back for Cade Zostek. At the top of the box. Zostek hustles forward. Spins around and drops it back to Evan Waite. And to the near side, it's Matthew Civitella. Civitella is looking for space to go. Got it. Low shot for Potemski. He got checked hard afterwards. Ball goes out. Now the penalty finally against Germantown Academy. It's a 1-minute slash against Will Martin. So the first man-up chance of the game for Malvern Prep. They'll have a full 60 seconds on the 6-on-5. See how they're able to capitalize on this opportunity. It'll be Will Pedden to get him started. Civitella drops it back to Pedden. Quick pass to the far side, now underneath Potemski. Back around to Spanos. Pedden for Spanos again. Good movement. Shot goes wide, backed up by Malvern. It's a sharp angle try from Nick Potemski. Not able to tickle the twine. Colin McGill will restart it. Good ball movement, good off-ball movement for Malvern as they send it inside to Hedden. Played back up high to Lotz. Spanos. Cycles up to the wing. Back to Civitella inside. The low ground ball goes wide right. Tried for that sweeping low shot. Ended up going wide inside 4.5 minutes left to go. Penalty time waning down. Civitella, the shot and a save made. A beautiful one by Brendan Donnelly. We haven't said his name a whole lot today. That was, without a doubt, the best save he made. Now an aggressive ride for Malvern nearly leads to a turnover, and it's just thrown out to the neutral third of the field where it's picked up by Gavin Derham. In transition, Derham lost the ball. It's down on the ground, trying to fight for it. It's still loose. Check around GLE, kicked ahead. Malvern scoops it up on the near side and carried forward by Sean Rushton. Ian Iacone forced to the outside as he was getting ready to shoot. Penalty time long expired. Inside, another goal scored by Spanos, his second of the day. And Eric Spanos makes it a 4-goal Malvern lead at 6-2. Came around the crease and fired it in. As after halftime, Malvern outscoring Germantown Academy 2-0. And take another look. Spanos. The feed around the back of the cage, and then he just came around, and that little pump fake, that little hesitation, bought him the time to bury that one. And a 6-2 Malvern Prep lead. Spanos becomes the first repeat goal scorer for the Friars, as eventually the faceoff is won by Jack McHugh. McHugh's pass ahead to Hasid Patel goes out of bounds. A quick turnover for Germantown Academy, as you can see. Patriots starting to press a little bit. .305 left to go in the third quarter. Speeding ahead, Colin Houston. Settle it up into the offense for Malvern Prep as they're starting to pull away from Germantown Academy in this third quarter. It was tight throughout the first. It was a 3-0 lead early on in the second quarter for Malvern. His shot from Potemski gets deflected around and eventually picked up by Champ Doyle. Germantown Academy took that 3-0 deficit, got it down to 3-2. Since then, another 3-goal run for Malvern Prep to make it 6-2. A turnover for Malvern Prep, and now Germantown Academy looking to clear. Try and go back on a run of their own. There's Jack McHugh. Brings it into the restraining box and now drops it back outside. Just over 2 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. Ruth plays it around back. It's Wills Jordan. Tries to roll around Max Jogerst and plays it back to Ruth. Now it's Civitella. To the near side for Gunnar Bogorowski, who had a great diving goal earlier in the game. That was the second of the day for Germantown Academy that got it down to a 1-goal lead at the time. Ruth takes it ahead and tried to feed it behind the cage for Derham, but Derham tripped up on the turf, went down. It's another turnover for the GA Patriots, their second in their last two possessions. That was a rather lengthy possession to not result in the shot. Jogers jogs forward. Floats a pass to the far side, picked up by Evan Lotz. A whistle that blows against Malvern, a turnover. Or offside. So many players across, and inside a minute to go. getting everyone all sorted out before we get things going again. Tim Ruth gets us going with 30 seconds left to go in the third. Icone backs off the ride, and Ruth backpedals on the near side. Icone picks him up as Ruth once again charges forward. Nowhere to go, passes to the far side, up high, his shot, and the stick was knocked by Durham. Ball caroms on a couple of hops out of the stadium over to the long jump pits. Wills Jordan starts things up, 2 seconds to go. Firing a shot at the end, Bogorowski had it go wide, and that does it for the third quarter at Quigley Field. It's a 6-2 Malvern Prep lead over Germantown Academy. We'll take a step aside and be back with the fourth quarter after this on SFBN.
Welcome to Granite Run Buick GMC. Here's what some of our customers have to say.
There's more of a family atmosphere here.
Thank you, Granite Run.
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 If you're in the market for a new car or truck, do what I did. Go see my friend Ryan Irish and his team at Granite Run Buick GMC. These guys are the best.
And that's why we welcome you to Granite Run.
Visit us in person or online at GraniteRun.com.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Looking for a way to keep your kids active and engaged this summer? Malvern Day Camps for kids ages 6 to 14. Located on our beautiful 103-acre campus, our campus includes arts and crafts, group games, fitness, movies, and swimming. Lunch is included. Before and after care is available. For more information and to register, visit malvernprep.org/summer. It's malvernprep.org/summer. Back at Quigley Fields, 12 minutes on the clock to start the fourth quarter. It's a 6-2 lead for Malvern Prep. They're on a 3-0 goal run since the end of the second quarter. And Rowan Cabaha Almonte wins the opening faceoff in the fourth quarter to get us going. Malvern looking to cap off senior day with a win over an Interact foe in Germantown Academy. That would improve the Friars to 2-1 in league play and fall the Patriots to 0-3. Germantown Academy with losses to Springside, Chestnut Hill, and Episcopal. Malvern's beaten Episcopal, and just like that, a 5-goal lead is ripping a quick one. Evan Lotz just bounced it in right past the freshman, Brendan Donnelly. And 36 seconds into the fourth quarter, Malvern continues its run and goes up by 5. Let's take another look at Lotz, who came right from the high slot and just another power shot, his second of the game. Lotz joining Eric Spanos as the two Malvern players with 2 goals in the game. So now a 7-2 Malvern Prep lead. Cabaha Monte wins the faceoff and shovels around back for Nick Potemski. We'll set up back of the attack for Malvern Prep. Coming off a win on Tuesday are the Friars over Moorestown. Looking to keep what has been a strong week going. All right, number 2 in the Philly Lacrosse rankings, behind only the Haverford School. Or number 1, obviously, in the area rankings, and number 1 in the Interact as a shot is knocked down by Donnelly. It was Keenan O'Connor, a junior from nearby Wayne, Pennsylvania, who had that one. Up ahead, Connell Sweeney on the clear for GA. Flags fly in from every which direction. So penalty coming up against Malvern. We'll see as Noah Spratt settles in. Germantown Academy throughout this game has taken its time on the attack. We'll see if that's still the case here with just over 10 minutes to go, down by 5. Or if there's a slight shift in strategy for the Patriots. Another flag up. So now all 3 referees have tossed their laundry onto the field. Untold amounts of penalties coming up. Bogorowski. He's it ahead for Spratt. Spratt tried to dodge, but Max Jogerst was there to pick him up. Spratt now back for Tim Ruth. Fired around back. Patel drops it back to Ruth. He's playing catch on the near side. This time it's Patel at GLE. Fires a shot in low, blocked off by Will Pettit. Malvern picked up the rebound, and now the penalties will come. There are 2 separate ones, both against Malvern, that flags were thrown for. So there's a minute slash against Jake Brownlee and a 30-second holding against Keenan O'Connor. So it's not just man up, but men up for Germantown Academy. A 6-on-4 for 30 seconds, and then another 30 seconds of 6-on-5 time. Chance with a lot of space out there for the Patriots. To the near side, Henry. He's playing it around the circle. Looking for that alley. Henry's got one again. Back to Henry. Round to the far side, Gunnar Bogorowski. Looking to pull the trigger, but got picked up. Played back for Spratt. 30-second penalty is killed off. Shot from Bogorowski, deflected aside by Pettit off the waffle board. Ball loose down on the ground. Tough fight for it. It'll stay with Germantown Academy. Still 6-on-5 in play. Bogorowski. Inside, quick shot, another save by Pettit. It pops straight up in the air off the back of the cage and eventually covered up by Pettit in the crease. And that'll kill off the second penalty. So Germantown Academy, 30 seconds of 6-on-4. And then another 30 of 6-on-5. And the other way, a long pull goal for Sean Rushton. And sometimes killing off that man up can give you momentum the other way. And Sean Rushton, on his senior day, buries it to make it 8-2 Malvern. And everything's coming up Friars here in the second half as you see the big load up and a powerful goal from Rushton. Malvern now outscoring Germantown Academy 4-0 in the second half and on a 5-0 run in total since GA got this one back to a 3-2 game. And it looked like all of the momentum at that point was on the side of the Patriots. But then 18 seconds after that goal, Malvern Prep scored. And it's been all Friars since. A pair for Eric Spanos, a pair for Evan Lutz, I should say, in today's game. Heading back at X. 7.5 left to go in the game. Here's Zostek with a shot, and he scores, burying it high under the crossbar. right past the net of Brendan Donnelly. 2 lightning strike goals after the lengthy penalty kill, and now it's a 7-goal lead for Malvern at 9-2. Second of the day for Cade Zostek, as it's now 3 Malvern players with multiple goals in this contest. Cabaha Almonte going up for the draw against Liam Rosado. He's been doing good work at the face-off X for Malvern today, and he wins another one. Owen Cabaha Almonte, the junior, controlling on the far side, brings it into the box. Back to the middle. Drops it outside. Pass nearly got away from Matthew Irvine. But Irvine collected and dumped in for Will Pedden. Now Malvern gets into their set as they make a change to bring on Matthew Civitella and Cade Zostek. Inside 7 minutes left to go in the game. Zostek playing catch on the far side with Evan Lotz. Both have 2 goals today. Around back, it's Pedden. Spinning around GLE, looking for somewhere to go. Feeds Civitella high. And back to Zostek. Try to dodge on the right wing. Play high for Civitella. Thought about the long-range shot. Instead got checked. Ball out of his cross, but it's held on to by Malvern. Able to scoop up the ball off the ground. That'll be Eric Spanos. Back to the middle. Civitella grabs it. Back it all the way out toward midfield. So now Malvern taking a page out of what's been Germantown Academy's book and being very methodical on offense. However, they're up 7, so that's all they need to do at this point is stall. High shot goes wide from Spanos. It's backed up by Malvern and Champ Doyle. Closest to the end line. Doyle took it around GLA, tried for the quick shot inside, and wow, it did go in. Got in through Donnelly. And just kind of squeaked in without a lot of fanfare. Champ Doyle adds his name into the scoring ledger for Malvern Prep today. Seventh different goal scorer of the game for Malvern Prep. Just went right through the 5-hole. Some of the goals that Brendan Donnelly has allowed today have been tougher goals, and there's been a lot that he could do about some of the shots, but I'm sure that's one that he's going to be kicking himself for after the game. Wishes he would have gotten a piece of. It's now a 10-2 Malvern Prep lead as they have completely run away with this one. 6 goals here in the second half and a 7-goal run overall extended back into the second quarter. And again, they win the face-off and win possession. It's Kellen Mathias getting a chance to possess. So the B squad out as he gives to Keenan O'Connor. Back to Mathias. Trying to roll, but nowhere to go, and feeds it around for Waite. Now back to Mathias. Shot from the far side went wide. It was O'Connor searching for the near side post. A timeout taken by Germantown Academy with 4:39 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-2 lead for Malvern Prep over Germantown Academy. And, I mean, at this point, if you're GA, you're looking over this final 4:39 to still play hard and still keep your effort up and go through your defensive sets, hopefully either generate a turnover, get the ball back, and run through some offense over these final 4 minutes and 39 seconds, because you've still got, from this point on, 5 more games to go this season, including 2 Interact games against Interact leader Haverford and then wrapping up against Penn Charter, but also non-conference games at the Hill School and against St. Joe's Prep this weekend, and then St. Augustine Prep as well, another tough non-conference game for Germantown Academy. So you've got some good opponents coming up, and you need to use this time, even though you're down 8, you're probably not going to come back in this one. You need to use this time constructively to run through and make sure you stay disciplined and do what you're supposed to do out on the field, because that'll eventually come back to pay dividends over those final 5 games, and especially getting the chance to do it against a very good opponent in Malvern Prep. It's always a very valuable experience. And, you know, you talk to coaches all the time, and it's one of those things that has almost become a cliche over the years. Zach Fattini's got it on the far side, nearly gave it away. Ball still up for grabs, and eventually won by the Patriots. Jack McHugh played ahead for Connell Sweeney, but what coaches will tell you all the time is you learn a lot of times more about your team, and you grow more in the games you don't win than from the games that you do. I suppose that's true, but if that is the case, you're looking to learn something over these final 4 minutes at Germantown Academy, how they're going to fight. Noah Spratt patrolling for the Patriots on the far side drops it up high to Tim Ruth, and I think what you're seeing out of them right now kind of really shows that that's what they're going to do, because they're running the same kind of attacking sets that they've been all game, maybe a little faster of a speed. As a shot comes in from Wills Jordan and sneaks past Will Pettit for a goal. Jordan coming around the crease, beating Pettit low. That's the first goal for Germantown Academy since 1:47 in the second quarter, and it breaks a 7-goal run for Malvern Prep. Makes it 10-3. As Jordan buries his first of the game. Like you're saying, just running a little bit of a faster pace than they had earlier, but still similar aesthetically looking in terms of what they're running on the attack. So this time, face-off is won by Germantown Academy. Ground ball pickup for Jack McHugh. Now McHugh fighting to get into the box, eventually does. He takes it into the dirt. McHugh was going for this shot, but had it knocked out of his pole and then picked up by Malvern. The ground ball, Civitella was the one who grabbed it. Story Millhouse had it, and the fans were just aching for him to shoot and try and score on his senior day. Instead, dropped it back to his teammate and goes and heads off into the sub box. And nice moment for him there on that clear, and the crowd behind him just didn't quite have the lane to pull the trigger on the shot that they had hoped for. Houston on the back, plays it to the middle for grabs, and eventually taken by goalkeeper Brendan Donnelly. Donnelly being harassed aggressively on the ride, throws a behind-the-back pass. It's grabbed off the ground by Gunnar Bogorowski. A good shoulder thrown by Bogorowski. He takes it back to the middle. Just over 2 minutes left to go. This connection on the pass with Ruth. Saves it inbounds, kicks it to himself, and scoops it up behind the cage. Good play by Tim Ruth, and good hustle shown to save that one in. And again, that's the mark of this Patriots team. I mean, you're down 7 inside 2 minutes to go and still putting on hustle like that to avoid a turnover. It's something that I think when you look back at this one from the Germantown Academy side of things, Billy McKinney's going to be happy, at least with the effort from Tim Ruth on that play. Bogorowski with the shot, deflects off Pettit, hits the crossbar, and goes out wide. It'll stay with Germantown Academy, as that's the 4th post hit by the Patriots in this game. They hit 3 in the first quarter alone. None of them went in. That one didn't go in either. It was some of that bad ball luck early on for the Patriots, coupled by a dominating run for Malvern here in the second half that has put them to bed. Bogorowski with 1:10 to go. Flag up in the air, a penalty against Malvern coming up. Durham drops it to his teammate Hasid Patel, who's got a goal today. One of 3 separate goal scorers for Germantown Academy. He was the first. Here's Wills Jordan from in close, and he scores again. Second of the game, second of the quarter for Wills Jordan. And with 49.4 to go, Jordan gets his second, and it's now a 6-goal game. And a penalty coming up against Malvern Prep. So an up chance for Germantown Academy. And, in the span of less than 3 minutes, it's gone from an 8-goal game down to a 6-goal game, which is at least looks a little bit better for Germantown Academy. But like we were talking about before that happened, I'd like to see the fight out of the Patriots here late in the game. Cavajal Montes out of the face-off circle, and Cooper Frankenheimer took the draw that time. Ended up losing it to Liam Rosado for Germantown Academy. So they'll set up again here on the attack. 30 seconds left to go. Round back, it's Will Jordan. To the middle, shot blocked away with the stick of Pettit as the lefty shot from Hasid Patel right off the middle of the cross of Will Pettit. Bogorowski, the shot goes high. 13.5 seconds to go. There's some jawing after the play between Gunnar Bogorowski and Michael Buono. They call an unnecessary roughness against Michael Buono, a 2-minute penalty, and 13.5 seconds left to go. Essentially just seals a man up for Germantown Academy for the remainder of the game. See if they can get a shot off as Spratt sent it near side for Patel, who lost it, got it back, checked hard, inside a second to go, and that'll do it. Not able to get a shot off was Germantown Academy, and Malvern Prep victorious for the 3rd straight game, this time by a final of 10-4 over Germantown Academy. With the win, Malvern Prep improves to 8-5 on the season and 2-1 in Interact play. The loss drops Germantown Academy to 3-7 on the season and 0-3 in the Interact. Both teams will be back in action this weekend. You can check their websites for upcoming schedules, scores, news, and all other great things. And we'll have some great coverage coming up as well here on SFBN. So for the entire crew, my name is Joe Vasile. So long from Malvern Prep. The final 10-4 in favor of the Friars. We'll talk to you next time and enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon.